Hello and welcome to Cliff Reviews Art House. This time I'm reviewing the documentary A Year in a Field, directed by Christopher Morris. So this film does exactly what it says on the tin. It's inspired by a book, A Year in the Life of the Field by Michael Allaby from 1981. The filmmaker Christopher Morris spends 1 year filming in a field in Cornwall. In this field, there's an ancient stone monolith, and apart from that, it's beautiful, but there's nothing remarkable about the field. The cinematography is beautiful. There's wide landscapes, expanses of skies. We see lots of insects, worms, grass, dew. It's very tactile. And there were many things about this film that I really liked. It's very slow at times. It's not scared to linger for several minutes on an insect crawling up a blade of grass, but it's meditative and thought-provoking. There's some amazing shots. There's some close shots of the stone where it looks like the camera's on its side. It's kind of at funny angles. There's an extraordinary scene where a white line seems to come out of the top of the stone as a plane leaves its white trail. There's a kind of 2001 A Space Odyssey moment with the monolith and a shot of the sun rising over the stone. I love that. And there's something called a sundog where there's ice in the clouds where you see several suns, and he caught this phenomenon a few times. The slowness of the film is really well complemented by the array of really gentle, delicate, natural sounds. It is like an exercise in mindfulness. You become sensitized to the subtlest buzz of an insect. There's a lot that's really special about this film. I love the concept and it's really well made. However, I did have a couple of problems. First, there's an overuse of music. The cello just gets really lively sometimes, and for me this just ruined the delicacy of the soundscape at the film's quieter moments. Second, he makes many comments on environmental issues. Now, there are many interesting facts and ideas expressed, and I'm definitely in sympathy with his politics. However, there's such a delicate poetry in this film. The facts feel a bit too heavy-handed for me. Like the music, the film is saying so much as it is, and in its slower, quieter moments, we do see an aeroplane, we see a ship, and we see a plastic bag. These things inhabit the space from time to time, and this makes the necessary comment with no additional comment necessary. Now, I recognise that this is a very personal taste. In terms of this possibly engaging a broader audience, giving such explicit facts could well be instrumental in someone being really inspired by this film. So I can understand that. One other point, and I'm not sure if this is an issue, we see a religious leaflet at one point in the film, and we see some clothing packaging in various different positions. I really hope that he didn't put them there. Again, they do serve a point, and if it wasn't manufactured, I can totally understand why he'd include it in the film. But to me, again, these images just feel really heavy-handed. And if it was manipulated in any way, this would take something away from the work. The authenticity of this work relies on him filming the field exactly as he found it. I really like the way he described this project. He definitely sees it as activism. He called it quiet, unnoticed action, his own vigil. And he said, I'm not gluing myself to a road or chaining myself to a tree. I really kind of liked this approach. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. The problems I had did particularly bother me because what I liked about this film, I really liked. I do recommend it. It's beautifully shot and I love the concept behind it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.